Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am live. Let me get rid of this because, it's a thing I should do because you want to see my happy smiling face or something. Boom! There we go. Welcome to TheRatHole.ca. I am live. This is the first time I've been live in too long. I've just come back off of more than a month on the road, hitting up Pensacon with Earth Station 1, hitting up the Gamma Expo, Quadball Canada's National Championships, all of those things. So I've been all over the place. I think I mathed it out around 11,000 kilometers worth of driving. And as soon as I get back into town, I am barely into the city, my O2 sensor goes on my car and it goes into safe mode. Thank goodness it went when it did, because then I had to limp myself to the dealership. It, of course, being a long weekend, takes a little extra time to do that. So it's going to be a little bit interesting. If you are watching this over on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, I want to thank you. I've kind of hijacked their stream for this particular show, because we're going to be looking at one of the games I picked up here in a moment, but I also want to give you guys an opportunity. You can share things out. If I get 20 viewers before the end of this stream, I'm going to open up one of the boxes that I came home to that I was going to do on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. It's a good box. I know what's in it. I'm excited. So you guys can check that out with me if I get more viewers. If you were watching this over on X, and I know there are a few people doing that, I don't believe I can see the comments there. By all means, try. If I bring it up here, you'll know I can see it. If not, head over to my YouTube channel, TheRatHole, DOTCA. It is the same as my X handle, same as my Twitch handle. So either on Twitch or on YouTube, I can definitely see those comments. For example, Tasty Cakes! Tom in the house. So I thank you guys. I got a bunch of you on X, which is very interesting. If you are watching on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, you can switch over to my channel or stay there, whatever you desire. But please do give me a subscribe if you have the opportunity. So let's take a look at what I'm going to be playing. We're going to be playing Sirens. And this is something, I opened this up. Wow, the white balance is really off on that. I did not get to muck with that. Sorry about that. That's okay. It won't make a huge, giant difference. I'll just look a little jaundiced. I'm the Simpsons, I guess. Hey, howdy, Cyborg. That's Mark. Good to see you. Thank you again for joining me. But yeah, we're going to play some Sirens by Envyborn Games. One of the reasons I wanted to play this now is one of my nibblings is in town for Easter, and she wanted to play this. So I'm like, sure, except I left the rule book here at home, so I didn't get a chance. So like, great, I will try this out solo mode for all of you, and go from there. Again, depending on where you are watching this, thank you. If you're watching this on X, I don't believe I can see those comments, so you might want to head over to my Twitch or to my YouTube. Same URL, same handle. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, then yes, I can see your comments and I can bring them up. So please head over there, say hello. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a look at Sirens, because why not? So this does have two modes. There is the competitive mode for 2 players, and there is the solo mode. So you have 2 different sets of rules here. And I kind of went through, there's a couple of good how to play videos. So I'm not going to go through the entirety of this. I am going to, however, zoom this out just a little bit so we can get a little bit better view of things. So let's open this box up. This is not a big box. Like I said, this is hand-sized, so you can kind of see that. I was so excited when I got to see this game at, I think Origins was the first time I actually got to see it, and I was super excited by that. So what you got inside, you've got a couple of score trackers, because again, 2-player game, so there's just the 2 colors. there is a starting card that has kind of your round information on it. Is it going to let me do that? Nope, sure isn't. That's fine. Let's go like that again. Can I do that again? There we go. So you can see the solo mode information and how it scores, and then on that side it's got the round setup for not solo mode. You got 2 of those, 1 for each player. You do have some additional rules. So each round you get a unique rule. To determine that rule, you're going to draw out of the deck, and you can see there's a little icon at the bottom there, and that matches up to a rule on the sheet. So in that case, it would be each incomplete charm is worth -1 point. The charms are these things right here. What you're trying to do is match them up number to number, so 4 and 4. Let's see if I can find a good set. Let's see, where's the other 4? 4 and 4. So you can see there, those 2 pieces of that vase match up. You've got 18 cards in here, as well as a score card and a solo starting card that kind of just helps you establish what you're doing. We're going to be doing this on easy mode because, of course, we are. Why would we not do easy mode? Are you playing with Sirens? You got the complimentary earplugs. I might be hooped as I left my earplugs upstairs. So hopefully they won't sing too much. But that does bring up an interesting point. You'll notice on all of this, there's a bunch of song notes. Well, there's an app, which I had this set to be able to switch to. Give me a moment. Boom, boom, boom. And so you can see here on my screen an app, and I'll be able to scan at the end of all of this the final song that I create, and it should play through to all of you through the joy of Apple TV and AirPlay. But for now, we're going to keep it on not that. What else I do see some notes here. I see a couple of people liking stuff on X. So again, thank you for watching it. If you are watching on X, I can't see any comments that are there. I'm going to pop in just to see if anyone is commenting. But if you pop over to my YouTube or Twitch or Facebook, you can do all of the thing. I do see a couple of people sharing it, liking it. So I thank you guys for doing that. All right. So how this game scores, I can get out of there. Oh, I've got 20 people, most of them on X. And like I said, if you are on X, pop over to one of my other feeds if you want to have a conversation. YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. YouTube and Twitch both being TheRatHole.ca, just like my channel here. But you've got a couple different scoring methods here. You've got hearts at the top of this, and those are going to give you some points. You've got parts. Different songs have different parts, just like real songs. Shocking. You need to have at least 3 different parts in order to score. So you can see here we've got blue, yellow, red, and there's green, and there are a couple of wild cards in there as well. There's only 18 cards, not a ton. You've got flow, where you are trying to match up the arrows on this side to the appropriate color on that side. That has no flow. That yellow and yellow flows, and you get points for that. And then there's charms, which I showed you earlier, but I will show you again. I just have to find another one because, of course, I couldn't. There we go. So 2 and 2. So those 2 charms fit together and get you points. How this works, it works a little bit differently in solo mode than it does in not solo mode. But I'm going to put this aside. We've got not that. We're going to give this a little extra shuffle. So we are doing this just on the basic mode here. So we've got our This is all Greek myth. So you got why do I never remember his name? Right, Orpheus. I should know that because Hades Town is a great freaking show. But you got Orpheus here. He's going to get double points for any hearts in his song. And what you do in solo mode is you're going to reveal a universal rule. So I will flip over a card here, and it'll match up to one of these rules. 20 people watching on X, that means you get a box opening. That's right. It's true. We have all of those people watching, so by all means, hang out. This game is only a 10 to 15 minute game, plus all of the time I'm going to spend teaching you. So in about probably 15 minutes, I'll go through. Maybe I'll do a couple of rounds. We'll see. But yes, you're going to get a box opening. And in fact, just to prove it, I'm going to walk over here. Because heaven forbid I should have had that ready. Oh, look. I have a box. And if Christian's walking, look, Christian, I blocked out my address. I will never let him live that down. So yes, we have 20 people watching on all of my different platforms. Surprising number of them on X. Thank you guys again for watching if you are. So you're going to get that box opening at the end of all of this. But back to how we play Sirens. So we'll reveal or reverse a rule. That's going to affect how scoring is impacted. Then we will draw 4 cards. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong side. Boop. There we go. There's my soul side. We don't actually use that in the solo mode. Boop. So you'll deal the Orpheus' intro, which is one of these cards. He gets an extra card. I'm going to have 6. He's going to have 7. I'll draw 2 cards. I will keep 1 for my own song and give 1 to Orpheus. Repeat until I have 6 and they have 7. Score it and go from there. So let's take a look, see what we're going to start with. We are going to zoom in because we can. Boom. All right. So if we were doing the universal rule, I'm going to shuffle this back in, but just to kind of show. So that's what we'd be looking for, and we'd be matching it up to here. So each flow would only be worth 1 point instead of how it scores in real life. I will let you know all of that a little bit later when we get to that point. And so we'll shuffle these out. We're going to draw 2, and we're going to take a look at them. I should just keep this narrow for a little bit longer. There we go. So these are the 2 cards I've drawn. It doesn't really make a difference what I take at this point because there is nothing. Oh, I should have drawn. Sorry, I'm just going to draw that one. That's Orpheus' starting card. So we're going to put that up there. I will zoom out in a second. But that would impact where I put these. Now, obviously, I know you score heart, so I'm going to keep that heart. So I'm going to play that. We're going to zoom back out a bit. Bloop. And so this one I'm going to put over here. Now, you want to play fair, really. So I can put it here, and that's going to give me no flow at all. But I can put it here on this end, and then I've got yellow to yellow. So he's going to score on that, which is what you want to do. You want to play this in a way that is valid, valuable, hard for yourself. And we draw again. And so this is not not brain surgery as far as this goes. So here's my 2 cards. I've got a flow that I can use here. I've got nothing I can use there. That would give him points if I gave it there, and I'll get points. So I'm going to take that one, and I have to decide where. But he's going to get a flow there. So still extra points for Orpheus. That's okay. So again, draw another 2 cards. So I've got. Remember, I have to have 3 parts here too, so I need something else here. So I'm probably going to take that, just to make sure I can score. It also has a heart, but that's also going to end up leaving him with more points as well, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. I did just kind of shuffle it and go, so, so here's the next 2. I'm going to probably take this because that gives me flow, or I can put it here and that gives me flow. So I can do either of those. Putting it over here is better because if I end up drawing another charm, I can connect it there, whereas over here I cannot. So I'm going to put it here for me, and that leaves this one for Orpheus. And again, that's going to give him those points there. So I got 2 more rounds of this. It's been going mostly that way, which is kind of interesting. So I've got a green and a blue, and a red and a yellow. So this is not going to benefit, other than the heart, Orpheus at all, which is good. I don't want that. I can use that flow. This is not the prettiest song, however, and I'm going to give him. I didn't look at that. So that's a 4 and a 4. So he actually is going to get a charm off of that. So there is going to be a little bit of a score there, and we'll see what this next round gives us. Oh, we each get a wild, so that's not great for me, mind you. But let's see what the best option is. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. They're both 1 and 1, so we're just gonna go there, and we'll put it there just because that's how that works. So that's the look at that. And we're gonna see how these songs work in a second as well. Why didn't you go for the charm last round? Probably because I didn't notice it. Yep, sure should have done that. Oops, that's why I did not go for the charm last round, Mark, because I was not appropriately paying attention. So scoring, and I'm going to go back into the rulebook here, and I'm going to double check that I'm scoring this in the way that I am supposed to. All right. Important. No, that's the thing. Where's my scoring? So hearts. Well, we can just do the different. You get a hearts. It's the award. You award the difference between Orpheus and you. So Orpheus got 1, 2, 3. I got 4, 5. So I'm going to get 2 points for hearts. I suppose I can put the score out here. So I've got 2 points there. And then we're going to do the parts. So it's size squared. So I have 1 part of blue, 1 part of red, 1 part yellow, 1 part green, and another part blue. So I've got 25 points, 5 times 5. So that gives me 27 points. Orpheus has a red, because that's the wild, the yellow, the green, the blue, the red. Also 5 times 5, also 25 points. So I'm just barely ahead on. I'm going to put this over here so people can see it. Barely ahead on hearts. Next, you're going to part the flow, which is a progressive scoring. So I have, obviously there's nothing here to flow in. 1 point. The second one gives me 2 points. So 1, 3. That gives me 3 points. So 6. That gives me 4 points. So 10. That gives me 5 points. So 15. So I've got another 15 points, which takes me up to 30, 42. I feel like I'm not scoring this entirely right, but because that's bigger than the scorecard, but we'll see. 42, and then he was at 25. Sorry, I just bumped it, of course. And his flow is 1. That gives you 2, so 3 points. That gives you 3, so 6 points. Gives you 4, so 10 points. 5, 15 points, and again, nothing there. So 15 points takes him up to 40 even, so I'm just barely ahead. Charms is the last part. I've got 1 charm, and that's it. Orpheus has 1 charm. So we each get 1 point, 41 to 43. So let's see how this song goes. I'm just going to move these ahead. And please let me know if you can hear this when I do, in fact, do it. So we're going to pull this up. And we're going to set this back up so that I am seeing it. We're going to switch these around. So we're going to solo myself here. And we're going to switch this out. So there's that. So we're going to hit. So what you do is you set these up in a stack of 3. Scan and play. We're going to. I don't know that I need to deal with that, but that's fine. I will, in fact, lifetime access. Yeah, I'll just do that. Give me a moment. It's $199, whatever. $299 for us Canadians. I will happily do that. Take a picture. Here we go. Would like access to my camera. Yeah, I'm trying to get it without glare. Use photo. Done. Please wait. So you guys are going to have to tell me if you can hear this because I don't know. It's thinking. And that's okay. As you can tell, I have not attempted to do this. Rearrange and add more cards, or I can just play. So I'm just going to hit play. Can you guys hear that? Because I sure can't. But that's partly because I don't have a proper output. Yes, we can in fact hear it. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to play that one more time. All right, so there's that. So I'm going to now do the same thing with Orpheus here, just to see. There we go. So I'm just going to click out of that. We'll clear my stuff out, and I'm just going to shuffle it right in right now. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know that the sound is, in fact, good. So again, we're going to stack these in 3 and 3. And 3 and 3 and 1. Scan and play. Take a picture. So we've taken that picture. Use photo. So again, we're just going to switch back over to the app here. Use that photo. It's going to think. It's going to think. It's going to think. It's going to think. And we'll let it do its thinking. Hey, Roger. Lovely music. Dave, so we're getting another trailer tomorrow with the episode titles. Yes, talking about Doctor Who here. We are going to get a new trailer talking about Doctor Who tomorrow. Super exciting. I'm going to shut up for a second while I play this song. So there we go. So I can get out of that, and I can just pop myself back in here. Hi. We are in fact going to get some new Doctor Who going on, and I'm super excited. Are you excited? Tom, Mark, you guys are all Whovians. You guys excited for that? Because I sure as heck am. And we will probably talk a little bit about that on Tuesday. Tuesday over on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Some of you are watching on their channels. If you are, thank you. But we are going to be talking about Master Planet Doom. This is the third Eric Roberts Big Finish audio set. It just released a few weeks ago. I have not had a chance to listen to it yet, so I'll be doing that shortly. And we will see how people like it. There was definitely not some loving of the last one. You can definitely hop over to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, check out the last two, because we've done the first two of those sets. It will be interesting, the series, of course. Let's hope it's as good as the other one. Yes. We've got some great stuff happening on that channel on Tuesday. I am going to go live again here, probably not on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS channels. So I will be on TheRatHole.ca. That's TheRatHole.ca on Twitch and on YouTube Tuesday after that show ends. I will probably set it for as if we had a 90-minute show, but I'll probably go early if I don't. It's gonna be fun. I don't know what I'm gonna be playing. I've got a couple of other games that I've received over this trip, and it'll be stuff that I've opened. So I have 31 people here, most of you over on X. Again, thank you very much if you're watching on X. I cannot see any comments that you make on X. I can see them if you go to YouTube. I can see them if you go to Twitch. I can see them if you go to Facebook. But I did promise, and I'll do more of this. I will do more of this, I promise. But I did promise I'd also do a box opening. So I will do that since I have all of you here. And then I'll do another round of this. And I'll probably end up recutting this video so that it's two sets, because that's not really fair to Envyborn Games, because I know that this is not an Envyborn game box. Where's the easiest? There's an easiest end. We'll swap that around. I need something to open it with. I will open it with my my Alberta Clippers. It's not beer, but it'll work. Oh, I'm trying to switch my cameras over in the wrong place. Yeah, no, the Alberta Clippers had some fun stuff when I was competing in Quad Ball Canada. I thought I had seen Emma Roberts in Damsel with Millie Bobby Brown on Netflix. I don't know. All right. Here is the box. So thank you, guys. We're going to take this out. Oh, I am so excited for this. You have no idea, because I do know I've been waiting for this. Kobold's 8 My Baby. This is the coloring book, which I'm not... I'll open up in a second here. We have Kobold's 8 My Baby, the orange book. This is the new rule book. This is exciting, because this is the first... This is using the polymorph system that 9th level game has. Previously, it was an entirely different rule set for this. And so I'm super excited to compare this. We've got the Smorgasbord, because of course we do. It is Kobold's 8 My Baby using the Morkbork, which I'm mispronouncing, rule set. I gotta look at this art. This is Morkbork is rules light, art heavy. Lots of tables. This is amazing. So you got different, all sorts of fun stuff, and this is not meant to be big and deep. I will look a little bit more later. All hail King Torg! That is important. Yay! And of course, you have a coloring book, but you also get a couple of crayons, because of course you do. So before I open that orange book, let's open up the coloring book. Color in Yeet's Adventures. Yeet being the kobold in question. There is more stuff in this box, by the way. So you can color in Yeet's Adventures. All of this art is John Kovalik from Dork Tower. He's always done Kobold's 8 My Baby, with almost no exceptions. Mark, on the 6th of April, I'll be at Bedford Charity, the charity Whocon 9 in England. It is sold out already. That's amazing. Yay for charity work. I'm assuming you're going to be in unit costume there, Mark. I'm excited. Make sure you take lots of pictures so we can talk about that afterwards. We might try and talk about that on the 9th. We know what we're doing on the 9th, but we haven't quite got it set over on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Yeet is a kobold. Kobolds are very orange. Yeet isn't like all the other kobolds. He thinks too much. Most kobolds just want to be guards for King Torg. All hail King Torg. Yeet loves adventure. Yeet loves to travel. Yeet tried to think outside of the box. It didn't work. He just starved thinking about his food. So he had a midnight snack. Yummy tentacles! And a good night's sleep. I wish. Yeet sought the wisdom of the great thinkers and watched some YouTubes and some tiki-taki tickos. Tiki-taki tickos. Yeet decided to set out and find his own adventures. He packed a backpack, a toothbrush, and of course, a light snack. Which appears to be a goldfish, just for the record. His adventures became the stuff of legends. He fought Clucky the chicken, and he barely died. You're kobold. Kobolds always die. One time, he nearly died in a minecart accident. Yeet robbed banks with a gang of pigeons, which I believe is a reference. Is it Pigeons 11, I think, is the game that has pigeons running heists, also using the polymorph system. He suffered the slings and arrows and bricks of outrageous fortune. They made a musical about the time he stole a loaf of bread. I should know that reference, and for some reason don't. It's Les Mis. Duh. Of course it is. Les Miserables. Dirt. And then a cow fell out of the sky, and he died to death. 4 slays. Just kidding, Yeet's fine. He works for the fat wizard at 9th level games. The end. So that's the coloring book that comes with this. This is I love this, and so with this previously reviewed Pirate Pork, which is a obviously larger than that. Same rule set, just different, totally different company. Can I reach it? Can I reach it? I have not reviewed the main game over here. You can kind of see the similarities in layout and style. I am looking forward to tackling this. I've been avoiding Morkbork for super long. And finally, I went between Pirate Bork and Smorgasbork. I had to get my hands on this. So, thank you to Free League for hooking me up with that. And a few of the others. And there's a couple of solo rules on that. Oh, the camera was following me. Oh, good. I don't know where it was doing. I look forward to looking at that. Yes, kobolds ate my baby. I should have brought my other stuff down. I've got a bunch of folding triangle cutout guys. Oh, warning. We repeat: do not eat babies. For the love of all that is holy, please do not actually eat babies. Kobolds like to eat babies. Don't eat the babies. The short answer in all of this: be safe, have fun, and thanks for all the babies. No, this is gonna be fun. Kobolds die a lot, and that's why I love this game. All hail King Torg! All hail King Torg! All hail King Torg! Basic rules: eat, feet, beat, and meat. Special results: cheat and kobold. Chaos. I have not played anything in the polymorph system, just for the record. Sometimes dice explode. Treats are the extra fun things your kobolds get that don't really fit into their paws. Picking dice, creating a kobold. There is kobold character sheets are super simple to read and use. They record your kobold's name, job, flavor, roll, left paw, wrong paw, treats, human words, and of course the kobold horrible death record. You can, I presume, download it right there. And fun thing is, if you take a screenshot of this, most phones now will let you open the camera or open the photo, and you can actually get that. So you can actually check it out over in 9th level games. I am flipping through this very, very quickly, obviously. Some different types of kobolds. The babysitter. In the human world, they let their teenagers sit on babies, and somehow that's okay. Your kobold has studied their arcane, strange ways and mastered the arts of babymancy. They combine magic and infant care into the ultimate logical combination. Babysitting. You can sense babies, speak the tongue of babies, and know general baby stuff. Also, you are really good at changing diapers and calming and entertaining babies. So yeah, you've got some fun stuff. Your gear for a babysitter's class is scrolls of summon bottle, baby rattle, spiked mace, telephone, binky, scrolls of exploding diapers. The humor in this is I can't express just how much it is. Cowpoke, court jester. So there's all of these different things, which I'm flipping through, and I'm assuming these are templates, not other stuff. Knights who say grot. Tourist, vanilla kobold, veterinarian. Like there's all sorts of stuff. What's that in your left paw? So you got different items, garbage, treasures. An actual play of Kobolds Ate My Baby. I'm not going to go through that. Victory points rule, the negligence rule. Are we there yet? How to read the menu. Bunch of tables for getting things. Random horrible kobold death charts. This is a wonderful thing. When you do things, you sometimes have to make a check on these charts. And you might get, for example, your pants light on fire. Why do you keep hitting yourself? Death by essentially fantasy staples. Don't eat the red berries. What does this button do? Occam's razor sure is sharp. So you can kind of get the idea here. Some of the more basic ones. Falling cow. Angry mob. The 9th law of thermodynamics. You unimplode in a blast of chaos energy. Science! Mark, yep. Definitely unit working on Power of the Doctor because Gemma Redgrave is going to be there, plus others. Very cool. Super excited for that. The baby horrible death chart. So you just done messed up and accidentally killed this baby. What a shame. That's wasting food. A horrible sin with kobolds. So yeah, we're just going to... But I can't wait to dig into this. I can't express how excited I am for this. But this box is not empty. You have Yeet. There is a stuffy version of Yeet. I am so cool. This is so great. How do I get into it? How do I release him from the package? Box empty now. Woo! Oh, I am so stoked. He's so fuzzy. Fuzzy! Where should I put him? I'm going to put him behind me somewhere. I'm going to cover over box 1. Yep. So I've got all of my Tales for the Loop stuff out here. I really hate that it's cut. I don't have this particular camera attached to my system, so I can't even turn that off necessarily. That is so awesome. Yes, it is, Mark. But yeah, so I've got the Tales from the Loop up here because as of next week, James, my paint slinger, is going to be doing some painting. Hey, the time scales, what's up? I got enough people on this stream that I've hijacked on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, between X and Twitch and all of the various places, that I did a quick box opening here instead of just on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS on Tuesday. But on Tuesday, I am going to go through a bunch of the other stuff that I picked up along with Sirens. I'm just going to set kind of this stuff over here because it's pretty. I like it. It's nice. It's orange. Except for that, which is yellow. Yeah. So excited. I will just leave the coloring book and whatnot off to the side for now. Deal with that later. Give me half a second here. Bloop. Yes, I do need to get a fuzzy orange hat. I kind of have one. I actually have an orange fez. I should talk to them and see if they can pair up with having do an orange fez. Oh. So yes, that is so that's Kobolds Ate My Baby. That was the box I came home to after a month on the road. But again, not the point of this stream. So I'll go in. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. I'm gonna cut and paste this. I'm just gonna cut that part out and repost this video. But I like the live. Yeah, that is what I came home to recently. The other thing I brought with me is Sirens. So I played one round of this. I'm going to play another one because there are new people here. This is, again, Sirens from Envyborn Games. It's a fun little game. It's a 1 or 2 player game. I'm only playing it the solo mode, which is not... It's fast. It's not the most amazing solo mode I've ever played. But it doesn't have to. Most solo modes aren't, let's be honest. I do have some other really good stuff, at least one that's specifically designed for solo, that I'm going to be showing off after Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, and probably for the next week or two. I'm going to try and do more regular streams on Tuesday nights. This just happened to be a convenient time to do it. And I had a little bit of time, so here I am. Should I challenge myself a little bit more? No, I won't. Orpheus died, or did not win. So there's actually a mechanic here where you flip over his card, and it actually gets more challenging. So he has a better chance of beating you. So just to double check, normal gift difficulty. Once you have more blessings than Orpheus has, he will increase his vigor. Flip the Orpheus card over to the second side. Deep. Here, zoom in here. So there's the regular side. Second side. Orpheus side 2. All Orpheus hearts are doubled, including the one on this card. So he's got 2 hearts here. He's already starting with a 4-point advantage. Additionally, each single part, a color card not matching any adjacent color in his song, receives an additional 3 points to their value. This brings each single part to 4 points each. It can be helpful to try and pair Orpheus's colors together to keep his points low. Yes, I mean, that's the bonus. You should still try and play the game the way it's supposed to be played. All right, so let's do the thing, shall we? So we've got Orpheus. Wow, it's a little bit slippery. All right. We'll give these another good shuffle. I'm actually going to pull out the wilds and physically make sure they are separated a little bit better. There's the other one. There it is. Okay, good. They are. So if you're new, this is Sirens. Thank you guys for joining me again. If you are viewing this on X, thank you for joining, but you cannot slippery. I mean, it's a good. It's meant to be a little bit on the slippery side, and these are brand new cards, so they're extra slippery. Yeah, I have not popped that over. I need to put this back up there. There we go. But yes, if you are watching this over on X, and I do see quite a few of you are, thank you again. I cannot see your comments on X, so please pop over to my YouTube channel, or my Twitch channel, or even my Facebook. There's the YouTube right there. It is the same on Twitch as it is on YouTube, as it is on X, TheRatHole.ca. And from there, I can see your comments and even bring them up like that. Giggity! So by all means, please, and consider subscribing. Thank you, please. Wherever it is that you are watching this. But again, we can interact during this stream if you pop over to one of those other channels. You can also go to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS channels, which are also wonderful. That is the show I do on Tuesdays, and several of you are my viewers from there, and I thank you very much for being there. Here we go. All right, so we begin the solo mode. Orpheus gets a bonus card. All right, so we're going to start him off right there. I'm going to swing this in. Zoom. So Orpheus is going to start here. Basic outline of this. You've got a heart here. That's going to be worth points. Again, we've established it's worth double points for Orpheus right in this game. You've got the notes, and I'm going to play the song that this makes at the end of this. So if you weren't here at the end of the first time I did this, hang out, because I'm going to be building a song, and you guys are going to get to hear it. In fact, you guys are going to get to hear it before I do, because I don't have any earphones in, and so I can't hear it. I will have to go in and edit this, and then I can hear it. Over here you have the parts of the song. There's 4 colors. Over here you have the flow of the song, so you want flow into the same color. If I was playing the multiplayer game, there are additional rules for each round, and you would determine that. See how that's how slippery it is. You would match it up with the icons on here to the icon on the bottom here. So this is the same one. Did I draw this exact same card? Each flow is only worth 1 point instead of being successive points. We're not going to do that. So, but Orpheus is going to start with this card, and then from here, everyone else is going to get the opportunity, and everyone else being me, I guess. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to zoom back in so you can see these 2 cards a little bit better. So I have to choose one of these cards to keep for myself and one of these cards to give to Orpheus. The other thing that that's not on that card of Orpheus are these charms. You can see in the middle there. You want to match those up. But Orpheus has a blue and a red. So, I mean, he's going to get a bonus if he uses that. He's going to get a flow bonus. I don't necessarily want him to have a flow bonus. He will get no bonus out of this card. So I'm going to keep this card because that is the one way that makes the most sense. And I will give him this. And I'm just going to put it there because it does not make a lick of difference on which side that goes on. All right. And we're going to do another 2 cards. And so again, I've got green and blue. I've got red and yellow. I've got half of a charm here. So again, if I give this to Orpheus, he's going to get a flow bonus there. If I keep it, I'm getting squat. I've got nothing. There's nothing good here for me. So at this point, I don't want him to get this. So I'm just going to put that there. No. I'm going to put it here because there's that charm. See, you're proud of me, Mark? I actually noticed last time I didn't. Charm for me. Yep, see, there you go. I also came home with a cold from my nibblings out in Ontario, and it is sitting around in my chest and just wreaking havoc. So then this one will go, and I'm not going to put it there. Again, you want to play as if you're giving the appropriate points. A 1 and a 4 do not match for points, so I'm going to put it over here for Orpheus. And we're just going to zoom. I'm playing with different setups here. So here's the next 2 cards I've drawn. So I've got a yellow, green, red, and yellow. I've got a 4 charm. I've got a 3 charm. So he's going to get that 4 charm up here if I do that. Can I just unzoom it not all the way? There we go. So this is going to be a charm if I give that. This is not. He has the other half of this charm. He will get a flow there. I get nothing out of either of these cards, and it's pissing me off. So Yeah, this is not ideal. I'm gonna take that, I guess. Not much I could. Oh wait, nope. I got green flow. There we go. Green flow, better than nothing. And he's got nothing either direction, so we'll just put that there. Except he does in fact have a charm. So I think you sent it to me Tuesday night through the stream. I don't remember what I sent to you, but that's okay. I will go with that. So again, we've got another 2 cards. Let's see what we've got. We've got both of them are blue and red. I've got a 1 charm on which will benefit him. I've got a 2 charm, which doesn't actually benefit me at all. I'm going to keep the one that messes up his charm, because that also does give me a flow here. That gives me some blue flow, so that's good. And then we'll just put that there, because again, it's not doing much for him. But he's getting a lot of hearts out of this. That's something I haven't been appropriately paying attention to. Is he's been getting a lot of hearts. Look at that. That's a possibly bad decision. I'm gonna cheat, because it's, I can. I'm gonna switch those around, because that's me paying more attention. They're the exact same card other than that. Oh, the virus. Yeah, sorry about that, Tom. Weirdly enough, it didn't bother me in the way home. Like, if you watch the episode that I did from my car, yes, I did an episode of the Traveling TARDIS just sitting in my back seat, and it worked. From Milwaukee, I was fine. It didn't do anything when it was active, but as soon as the cold goes away, it drops into my chest and just kills me. All right, so next set of 2. So I've got 4 cards here. I score after 6. So here's our other 2. I've got a wild. I've got a 2, which of course is going to match up with that 2 that doesn't exist. Green, blue. I have neither on that. So this is the one I want to keep 110%. He is going to get some blue flow out of that, because that is the most advantageous for him. I'm going to keep the red over there, because that at least gives me something. I don't know what these animals do. I'm going to have to reread. I haven't read the group game well enough to know that. Hot honey and lemon. It's not my throat. It is entirely my chest. It is. I've got several different inhalers that I'm going with, and it just kind of sucks. So here's our next 2 cards. So this has 2 hearts. This has 1. This is a wild, and I get a bonus for having the sun and the moon together. So I'm going to end up keeping this, despite the fact that he's going to get 2 hearts out of it. I definitely want to do that. At this point, I've got 1. I've only got 2 parts, 2 flow here. 3 flow, sorry. So I also have my 3. So that is also my 6. This will be better off. I'll just put it there. Does not matter. So here is our 2 songs. Again, Orpheus is up at the top here. So let's see what we've got here for a score. And I did. Again, because Orpheus lost the last one, he actually gets double the points there, as well as more points for single flow, which is not. I am boned. Absinthe 90% instead. Yes, you know what? Better than that would, for me, I would say, is Jägermeister and peppermint schnapps. Those will clear most things out. I just don't have any peppermint schnapps right now. And being the long weekend, I'm not sure I can get any. I should check with my roommate, see if we can stop at the liquor store, though, and maybe I can pick something up for when I get back. So once again, what I'm about to do is I am about to score Sirens. This is a round with against Orpheus in the solo mode. So, scoring. Hearts. You award the difference. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orpheus has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that doubles 14. So he's got 14 hearts. And I've got. I think I was supposed to add those 2 hearts to the last one too. So I think I didn't actually win. I think we may have tied, but yeah. So 14 minus 5 is he's going to score 9 points. So let's put that up there. He is blue. 14 points. Give me one short moment to do. All right. Next, parts. It's the size of your parts squared. And again, single parts are worth 4 points for him, not 1. This one doesn't count. This is just incomplete. So he's got 1. Actually, that's it. Just 1. Oh no, the flow doesn't count. It's just the number. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm going to double check my scoring. I'm going to quickly double check how I'm scoring this before I see just how badly I am boned. I'm going to pop over to this side because I think this is the better scoring set. A part is one or more adjacent cards in your song that all match color. Each part will be awarded points if your song contains at least 3 points. A part's value is determined by multiplying its size by itself. So, all right. So here we go. So we've got in a bunch here. So we've got, this is size is 1, 2. So 2 times 2, that's worth 4 points. That's a single one. It's worth 4 points. So we're up to 8 points. 1, 2, 3 times 3, 9 points. Plus 6, 15 more points. So now Orpheus is at 39 points. Not ideal. Next up is flow. And he's got 1 point of flow. And this is a progressive scoring. So 1, nothing, 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 nothing. Thankfully, it only gets 1 for flow. 40 points. I'll show you. I have a little bit better flow, so I'll show you how that works in a moment. Finally, charms, which is the sum of all of them. 1, 2. So he's got 2. So up to 42 points. My song. So same thing. Hearts. I've lost. I lost that. Only one of us scores the hearts. Parts. So I have a 1, 2 green. So that's 2 times 2. That's 4 points. I've got a single 1. That's 1 point. And these are wild. So this becomes. Oh wait, no, this is wild. So this becomes blue, blue, blue. So that's 9 points, not 1 point. So that is. Here, 4 points plus 9 points. Except that means I don't actually score any of that because this is not a complete part. I oopsed myself. Let's just reread what that rule is for the flow. Make sure I'm not, or that's the parts, not the flow. So yeah, if your song contains at least 3 parts. Yep, sure don't. So I get nothing. I am so screwed right now. Hey, Matthew. Matthew is the creator of Sirens. So glad you're joining. I am about to get. I do have enough parts. So this does count as a part. I thought it was just green, green, and then blue, blue, blue with the wilds. Does that actually counts as a... Okay, never mind. That will also give him another 4 points. That's not actually better, Matthew. Ugh. All right, so there we go. So I have enough points. Good. Fabulous. I misunderstood that rule. Thank you for clarifying. I'm so glad that you popped in when you did. So I've got my 3 points. So then I've got 1 part, 2 part, 4 points. 1 part, 2 part, 3 points times 3, 9. So I've got 13 points. I have 1 yellow card, 2 green cards, 3 blue cards, and I'm calling the wilds blue. Yes. So yes. Okay. Perfect. That makes more sense. Thank you. I might go back through the scoring and you can double check that I didn't screw up this. Next up is flow, which is again, this is progressive. It didn't do anything here, so this will be a little bit easy. I get the wild bonus as well. That's right. Which is an extra. That's an extra just 3 points, right? Not an extra 3 points and 3 points. Because I knew that and I almost forgotten. So the progressive is a progressive scoring. So I've got 3 points. Yep. So here I've got green into green. So that's 1. Blue into green. That's nothing. Blue into blue. That's the second one. So that's 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. That's my third one. So that's 3 points. So 6 points. Another one here for 4. That's 4 points. So that's 10 points. Correct? Correct, I think. So that puts me up to 26. Finally, sum of charms. And you can I'm going to double check this with you as well, Matthew. Is it the number of charms or is it the number next to the charms? So is this number 2 here? Is this 1 or is this 2? Because that will make a difference on what I did up here. But that is, as far as I can tell, 1. So I have now gotten smoked 46 to 27. If I am reading this all correct. I'll go quickly back through, unless Matthew's already looking and going, oh, okay, and has already fixed that. Does that look right? I see 46 points here and 27 points down here. I think that is what I've got. That's 2 points. That's 2 points? This is 2 points. Okay, good. Which means then this one is actually 4 points, which means I get smoked 50 to 28. Give me a sec, I'll let you know. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do now is while he is recalculating this, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring the app up because, I can. Look, the app. And then I'm going to pop back over here and I'm going to put it back where I can see it on my Apple TV. Zoop. There we go. So yes, once he has that score, I'll set things up with the app right there. And we'll scan this and we will get a song. So if you are new to this stream, while Matthew double checks my scoring, because yay, he's awesome. I just want to thank you again for joining me. If you are over on X, I cannot see your any comments that you make. I already bought the app. I just bought it. Thank you. I just bought it. I'm like, I'm not going to worry about it. So, money. I appreciate having the code for the app, but it didn't really need it. I just bought it. You can buy me a beer later if you want. So, yes, if you're on app, I can't see any comments that you make. If you are on Facebook, if you're on Twitch, if you are on YouTube, I can see those comments. So, for example, look, there's Matthew right there. You double checking my score. This is actually the second time I've gone through it, so I probably screwed the score up on the last round as well there, Matthew. But, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I will sit on this for just another second, and then we'll do the scanny thing. Actually, I can take the picture and then use the picture. I forgot I can do that. So we will just go. I'm just going to switch over to the camera. Because I can, in fact, just take the picture. And deal with it after. And then I'll put this back so he can see it. And then the same thing here. So for the app, you stack them in sets of 3. And I'll take that there. And then I'll put this back so that Matthew can continue to double check my score because clearly he knows it better than I do. Maybe next 2 editions should be Mermaid and Banshee. There's an idea for you, Matthew, if you like. He's got several other games that are all really fun and amazing. I very intentionally only am looking at this one for the now. I will be definitely checking out the Envy Born games booth at Gen Con. Thank you very much. Yay. Getting it in the Entrepreneur's Alley. Mr. Matthew, good job for that. But now we're going to pop back over here. Back over here. Oh, reconnect to that because it's kind of like that. Thinky. There we go. All right. So while Matthew's changing that, I'm going to. There we go. Orpheus has 26. I have 22. Okay, so I screwed his score up by like double because I had him at 50. I still have lost, which means I definitely screwed up the last one. But all right, we'll go through. We'll go through and double check what I've done after the fact. I think, unless you want to come on and explain it. Matthew, if you are in a presentable way and would like to come on and actually talk on this stream right now, I will send you the link to do that. StreamYard's really easy to do that. 23, sorry. You can? All right, give me 2 seconds before I sync up this song. I will take off that. I will get you the copied. I don't know if you've used StreamYard before, but I will pop that in there. I've just sent it to you over Messenger. I will play these songs, and you'll get the opportunity to. There we go. And you can kind of walk me through stuff. So there you go. So scan play, select from gallery. There's Matthew. I'm just going to pull him up right now. Hey, Matthew. I'm gonna play this song, and we're gonna see what's what here. Let it think. Let it think. Let it think.
Yeah, let's hear it. It's thinking hard.
It is. And this should be my song. Play.
Did it get it? Oh, yeah.
Did not get it entirely. That looks like 1, 2, 3.
It messed up the order.
It definitely did something.
So there's a way before you click play, you can add and remove cards and kind of rearrange them. The app, so it recognizes each image, and each image has an audio associated with it. So sometimes it messes it up. But again, there's a feature there so you can correct it. We've tried to do it so many times, and
we're gonna.
Because sometimes right here, the lighting and the different shading and all that and reflectiveness kind of plays a bit of a role in how well the app can read the cards sometimes, unfortunately.
So we'll see if that works better.
Yeah.
Nope.
Rotate. I mean, that looks like a pretty clean picture, so let's see.
Yeah.
And then we can check the order that it put them in as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna make an app with a game again, to be honest.
You get someone else to do.
So got the yellow one. It got the green one. You can scroll over if you hit the car. Like,
there we go. So green, and then blue to the red, and then that looks like it is correct.
Oh yeah, okay. So now we'll be able to hear it.
Let's try it again. I can't hear. For the record, I can't hear this. I don't have a headset in, so
all right. Well,
I'll listen to it after. I get to listen to my music after the fact. Play.
It did it. It played it correctly.
Yay!
Go song.
I'm just resetting the Orpheus and stuff here. We will try, and we'll just take a new picture because
yeah, see if it can get 7. 7 sometimes it is hard for it.
Let's see what it does. Thinky. I'll just drop my phone.
Yeah, I was like, oh, let me make a code for you, but you already got it.
Yeah. Buy me a beer sometime. This was kind of a last minute thing. I just otherwise I would have done. And Mark says, hi, Matthew from the UK. Mark out in the UK saying hello.
Hey, Mark.
So what have I got here? I've got definitely not the correct. It's missing at least one. Because I've got it.
Huh.
It's got it as blue, red. It only picked up from here.
Should be a green, right?
Yeah. Pick that up. Pick that up. That's just weird.
Yeah. So if you hold it,
it
went away.
Apparently, I hit the wrong button. All right. We'll take another picture and do that again. And I can just kind of drag and drop them into the right order.
Yeah. If you put your finger on one of the cards, it lets you drag it and move it around. So like I said, sometimes it messes up the order. Apparently, too, the more it's used, the more the internal algorithm kind of works and gets better.
Learns.
But again, it's a lot of the issue is just every single person taking a picture has different lighting, a different angle. So it's hard to get it to be working at a perfect all the time, basically.
It's still cool that you even have it though. So it's all right. So this is the first one. So we're gonna drag that.
There you go.
Over to the beginning. I'm actually going to switch to this. Yeah, you can actually see it. So there's the first one. That's the correct. Yeah. That's not the correct second one. Those two are reversed.
Sirens app is drunk right now.
Yeah, exactly.
The reds look like they were reversed as well.
Yep, they in fact are reversed as well.
Just did everything backwards, basically.
Seems to, yeah.
It missed the one card in between the yellow and the red, I think.
So we've got green, blue, blue, red, red, yellow. Yes, it does not have the fish one.
So yeah, if you go in, then you can just add it. There's 2 fish, so make sure you get the right one. There you go, done, and then you can drag it to where it needs to go. All right, now we can hear Orpheus' song.
Dun, 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 dun. And play.
Some songs are better than others.
Huzzah!
Got it. All right.
So now let's go through and you can show me what I did wrong.
Look at the scoring.
Yes, please.
All right. So Orpheus's hearts are doubled in value, right?
Correct.
So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10 points for him right off the bat. So he's at 10, right? But
yes.
He scores the difference between your hearts.
Does he also? He also scores those hearts, does he not?
Yes. Okay. So
that'd be 7 times 2, so 14.
So he's at 14. And your song had 5 hearts, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I forgot about those 2 hearts, so the score I gave is going to be wrong too.
Ah!
So he's at 9 points right now.
All right, so he's at 9 points.
Out some of them. Then we look at the parts of the song. So he has 1 green. That's 1 point.
And it's I'm on the advanced mode, so it's actually 4 points, is it not?
Oh, I didn't realize you were on the advanced mode. So you probably were right with your scoring. I was doing the basic one.
That's okay. We'll go through and we'll try it again. So that'd be 4 points.
Right.
And then 4 points.
Yellow? I think that yellow card, was that on the end always?
I believe so.
Because I only had him at 1 flow earlier. And now he has much more.
Yeah.
If he was, then I might have saw it wrong.
Also possible. I mean, it's possible that I also screwed up in...
All right. Well, let's just score this as it is.
Yeah, we'll score it as is. We'll score it as is.
So we get 4 for the... Because it's advanced mode, so 4 for green. Right. Then 4 for the blue.
Yep.
And then he's going to get 9 for the red. The red cards. And then he'll get...
3, yep.
Yeah. And then he'll get 4 for that one on the end. But 4, 8, 12, plus 9... so he's at 21.
21.
Plus he had 9 before.
So he's at 30.
Yeah. Then we look at his flow. His first flow is worth 1. So that
is, and that's the blue one here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then his second flow will be the blue card to the red card. Not that one, the next one. See how it's like red to red.
Right. So that's worth 2 points, giving him 3.
Mm-hmm. And then we keep looking, and not till the last 2. Yeah, there we go. Now he gets.
So that's the third one. That's 3 points, giving him 6.
Yeah, so
and that's right. I remember moving my fingers around, so that is correct.
Yeah.
So 6 points, right?
Yeah. So now he's at 36.
36.
And then he's going to get 5 more points from his the bases he matched. So he gets 1 for the first one because it has the number 1 next to it.
Right.
And then that second vase he was able to match is 4 points.
So 5 points there.
Yeah. So he's going to end up at
41.
Yeah. So okay. I didn't know it was the advanced side. So
gotcha. I was still wrong, but not by as much.
Yeah.
See, if you did a Banshee version of the Sirens Irish feel to sounds.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would love to do another, like, even if it's just a different mythology or something, but keep the musical. But I want different mechanisms too. I don't want it to be the same. I just don't want it to be like a reskin, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes reskins aren't so bad. When it's this small.
Yeah, it's true. All right.
And there's enough room there's enough room in this box that, I mean, you could like just booster package it and it would just stay in here.
That's true.
All right, so me.
Yeah, so you get no heart points.
Nope.
And then we look at your parts. So you have 1 yellow. So
1.
2 green's going to be 4 points. 2 times 2 for 4 points.
Yep.
And then we're going to say those are blue cards, right? So that's 3 times 3 for 9. So you're at 14 points.
Okay.
Then we look at your first flow, where you get 1 point. And then
second
you have
here.
A second flow there.
Yep. So I'm up to 3 points.
Okay, and that's it. Because so you're wild. If you say you're wild as a blue card,
then that's not flow.
That icon is a blue icon.
Right. So 3 points gives me 17.
And then if
3 points for the 2 wilds.
Yes.
20.
And then you get your base that matched is 2 more points. 22 was, I would have said 23, but 22. So 41 to 22.
So I think I was out by a few points, but vaguely the balance was about the same.
That was my bad for not knowing which side of Orpheus you were playing on.
Fair, totally fair.
Because even then, I mean, you would have had, I think 6 points. I think you only would have had 6 points less. I don't know.
Yeah.
8. And then I still think I was way off. So I don't know what I was doing the first time.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think the flow was different when I did it too. I was like, I remember looking at him. He only has 1 flow. They did a good job denying him flow.
No, I'm pretty sure. I think he still had that same flow. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah. Well, now we have the score.
Exactly.
As it is.
Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm like in between meetings. The one that I had at 4 just got canceled, so I was like, oh, I can actually watch a little bit.
Oh, nice.
But I have another one in like 10 minutes, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm glad you kind of came in to just correct me and get everything fixed up. I'll probably play this on the stream again sometime.
I was incorrect with my correction until now. So you beat them once, though, to get them onto the advanced side.
But if I screwed the score up this time, I probably screwed it up that time, and I may or may not have.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can rewind. This will still be here. Just rewind. Yeah. You can rewind if you want and rescore it and let me know how bad it was. What I'm going to do, because for the stream, I did a round of this, and then I did a box opening because I had it. I got my box from 9th level.
Oh, nice.
So my kobolds ate my baby. So I kind of showed everything off there, and then did this was around when you came in. So I'm going to cut this for YouTube into 2 different videos. But if you have a chance, because I'm not going to get to repost it until at least tomorrow. I'll probably put them up on Tuesday. If you get a chance to rescore my earlier one, I can edit that in and say, nope, I screwed up. Matthew says.
I was like realizing that this looks really bad. What I'm doing right now, I'm petting my dog. That's like, come here, Quinn. Please come here.
Puppy.
She's like being shy. Oh. Come here. Because I'm like petting her underneath me, and then I was looking at the screen, and I was like, "Oh, this looks bad."
Hello, puppy.
Hi, Gwen. Hello. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
You made it onto the rat hole, Quinn.
Yay! So since I've got you here, and you've got like a couple of minutes before your next meeting, you've got what's next for you? What's coming out? What are we doing? What have you got going on?
So we got a few fun things, and thank you too. I heard you before. You're like mentioned I was going to be at Gen Con. I'm very excited about that. But we have Confusing Lands just launched earlier this month, which is our newest tiny game. And then we have several other tiny games in development. One's called Prowl, by Kristen Monk. I might have messed up her last name. I don't know. And then actually Ammon's making a tiny game called Space Potatoes for the line.
Ooh, I like that already.
Creator of Gnome Hollow. So
yes, now I'm excited. All right. Okay, were you guys next to each other at Origins or sharing a booth?
Well, so I shared my booth with his friend Brant.
Okay.
Gross. And then Andy worked with me on making some stickers for one of my game, and we've just become really good friends. So we actually have a few projects that we're working on together right now. My next Kickstarter will be for this game called Kalahari, and this is older art, but Ammon is the art director and like graphic designer on it. So he's been helping our illustrator, and we refined some stuff, and he's doing the graphic design on it. But this is called Kalahari, and it is an area placement or area control game with meerkats, basically. So I've been running demo sessions on TTS every Saturday and Monday because we're tweaking and finalizing some stuff. So if anyone ever wants to participate in that, they're more than welcome to. But those are all the things we kind of got brewing over here right now.
So there's Envyborn Games website right there.
Yeah, let's go.
So we can get in touch with Matt if you want to check out the new game. In advance and be part of that testing.
Yeah, so far it's been going really well. I mean, getting some great feedback, some good ideas, and then most of the feedback from everyone, I'm like, do you like it? They're like, yes. Would you play it again? They're like, yes. I'm like, okay, that's great. But I'm trying to keep it at almost the base version, and we're working on some expansions too, but the base version, like gateway level, but still, it's gateway, but it still keeps experienced like veteran gamers intrigued while they play the whole time.
Nice.
It's not like they're bored or something, you know.
So, no, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. And the art, like this is an old, like we've refined it and done stuff, but the art looks really good. The logo looks amazing. And we got a lot. I'll be sharing more stuff online soon too, so you'll see more about it.
Prototype at Gen Con maybe?
Hopefully. Yeah, I think definitely we should have a prototype by then. Yeah, we should have a few cool things at Gen Con to show off actually.
Nice.
So
now make sure when I know she's doing something big for Gnome Hollow, but I think you met Disney at Gamma Expo.
Yes.
You should make sure to have a chat with her when his game comes out with you, because she's just outside Salt Lake City at that Game Haven in Sandy, Utah.
Okay, nice.
And so she's going to do a giant Gnome Hollow thing. I'm sure she would love to do something similar with you.
Yeah, I mean, I got to meet her at Gamma. She was really nice, so
yeah,
I'd be happy to do that. But
she came on. I mean, I've met her through a couple of things, but yeah, she came on. I did a big interview. She does a mini con.
Oh, really?
Out of her store, so she gets all the, like, local nerd vendors together and just kind of empties out most of the game store and does some cool stuff. So
that's fun. I like any business. Like, you got to do fun little different things and see what works and doesn't, and try different strategies and stuff. So I think that's a fun little thing that she's doing there. I don't know
definitely
how well it is. I mean, obviously the community probably likes it if they're doing it still, but yeah, Gnome Hollow is going to be huge. The release for that, it's actually released at Gen Con, and Ammon will be there doing like signatures and stuff. So
yeah, I'm excited. I didn't actually even get a chance to play it when I met him the first time.
Yeah,
just the timing didn't work.
Yeah, I know the ops definitely changed a few things since I played it. Which when a publisher gets involved, that's always going to happen.
Always going to happen.
Yep. So I haven't played the final version of it yet, but it's my understanding they didn't really change it too much.
Nice.
A few things.
Are they doing a deluxe version and a regular version, or are they just doing a regular version? Do you know off the top of your head? Pimping it out?
I don't know. I think there's just one version.
Okay.
I don't think there's a deluxe. But like I said, I just know that they're doing the release at Gen Con, so I think people are just gonna swarm that booth. And
100%.
I was like, dude, start practicing your autograph and your signature, because you're gonna have a hand cramp 10 minutes into this thing, and you're gonna need there all day long.
Show up on Wednesday on trade day. Get them to open a bunch to begin with, so you got a handful on top of that. Yeah,
that's probably a smart way to go about it.
But no,
super excited.
Yeah, no, thank you for stopping in and letting me, correcting me. And
yeah, well, I incorrectly corrected you, so
yeah, hopefully.
What do I know?
Yeah. No, it was great. Thank you so much, and letting everybody know we got a whack of people showing up on X and on all the different platforms.
Awesome.
And I are you a Doctor Who fan?
Sorry, I muted my mic because my dog started barking.
And the meerkats decided to just meerkat away.
Yeah, they did also just meerkat away.
But are you a Doctor Who fan?
I've seen a couple episodes. My brother is more of a fan than me.
Okay.
I don't follow too much. Quinn?
No, I for the stream I crashed the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS's feeds everywhere as well, just to get so we got a handful of people there. We're talking about Eric Roberts' third audio drama as the Master on Tuesday, and I'll probably at least show this off a little bit more there as well.
Yeah, cool. Appreciate that.
I mean, basically the stuff I got from Gamma Expo, I'll probably show off a bit. But you've got a meeting to get to, and I'm heading off to do the Easter thing with my family here quickly. So
makes sense. All right.
Thank you again
for having me on, and everyone have a great rest of their Saturday.
Yes, we'll do it again sometime.
All right. See you.
Have a good one. Thanks. So yeah, thank you again for that, and thank you guys all for joining me. Once again, if you have not already, pop over to either Twitch or YouTube, TheRatHole.ca, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. It's a way to. I'm a small creator. I'm a small web reviewer, and those likes and those follows do more than you can imagine for that. But thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to take off here very shortly. Dave, like you never hijacked the TARDIS. Yeah, Mark, I know. For those of you who are doing stuff with your family this weekend, go enjoy, have fun. I will see you on Tuesday on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, and again on my channel after that, looking at something. I might play this again. I've got a couple of other really cool prototypes that are coming up, so I want to definitely look at those in a little bit more detail on the stream as well. So please join me for that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put this up, and we're just gonna take that away because that's annoying. And then we're just gonna put some music on and go away, I think. Thank you again, and we'll talk to you all in the soon.